three great institutions combined to look at our records, IRS records, over a long period of time, and recently in our recovery from the recession, to see where the economic benefits went. It's the University of California at Berkeley, Paris School of Economics, and Oxford University, and they found some amazing numbers. First of all, the top 1% broke a record. Now, the record was in place since 1928. Remember, right before the 1929 Great Crash, right? Top 1% collected 19.3% of all income in 2012. So nearly 20% of the income going to just 1%. How about the top 10%? Well, they took home nearly 50% of the income for the country, 48.2. That's also a record. The previous record was 46.6%, and that was set all the way back in 2011. So it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Yes, there is an economic recovery. No, it is not for you. It is for the very top. Now, look at 2012 numbers. Their income rose by 20%, whereas the rest of us, 99%, our income rose by 1%. So congratulations, 99%. What? You got a 1% increase. Are we not merciful? Okay. So then we go to the richest Americans and how they survived the recession. Now, to be fair, the recession hurt richest Americans in the beginning the most because they had a lot invested in the stock market, and the stock market crashed. So between 2007 and 2009, their incomes went down 36%. Now, incomes for the bottom 99% only went down 11.6%. So the richest actually were hurt more. The top 1% were hurt more than the bottom 99%. Okay, but in the economic recovery, they more than made up for it. So how much of the economic recovery since 2009 went to the top 1%? 95%. 95% of the income gains went to just the top 1% since 2009. Now, look, when you have an economic recovery, we're used to some degree of income inequality in this country, and we know the top 1% get a lot of the gains, especially when the stock market picks back up. So, for example, in the 1990s, when there was an economic recovery, 45% of the share of that recovery went to the top 1%, which is already a giant number and larger than it used to be. Then, after recovering from the 2001 recession, the top 1% got 65% of the economic recovery. And during the great Obama years, where he brought us change and justice and all that, in fact, the top 1% did better than they have in any economic recovery in American history. While we were getting our 1%, 95% of the economic gains went to just the top 1%. How do you like that for economic inequality? So when Occupy Wall Street talks about it, or we talk about it, this is exactly what we're talking about. And if you have a system run by the top 1% who donate to the politicians, guess who the politicians are going to work for? They're not going to represent you. They're going to represent the top 1%. And they're going to set the laws in their favor, so it's not an accident when all the gains goes to the top 1%. They literally bought our government. Now, where do you think you should go to change that? Anybody have an idea? Oh, right. wolf-pack.com. Okay, look, man, enough of running, man. Now let's run towards them a little bit and say, give back our democracy, because there is something we can do about this. It wasn't always this way in American history, and we can make it better. Do you know that we had 50 years without a single major economic bank crash? Why? Because we had Glass-Steagall, we had the right regulations, and in that 50 years, we had much, much better economic equality, and that has been pulverized by our broken system. Let's fix it, wolf-pack.com.